What's up, YouTube? ODST Journal back again with some Arma 3 today. But we're going to break the mold once again. We're not actually going to do a gameplay video, at least not of my own gameplay. This footage comes courtesy of Scotty D, who is a developer for Nerds RPG Life mod for the Arma 3 community. It's obviously, we're working on fire. He's got a fire extinguisher in the fire script that we'll be using on the server, at least the test version of it on his own private server. If you guys aren't part of the Nerds EMS, you might not find this interesting. Maybe you will, I don't know. But this is mainly for the guys in my fire department and EMS group. So what this video is he's basically testing out the range that the fire extinguisher works at, as well as how much damage you take from certain distances. Now, there's a lot more video than what I actually recorded, but it's all the same thing, so 24 minutes of this is more than enough. I really don't expect anybody to really watch this the whole way through, but you're more than welcome to if you find it really interesting. I'm not going to narrate the whole way through either. I'll just kind of go through and pick out some observations. Keep in mind that observations aren't obviously going to be towards a final product or a variant of this. This is still a work in progress, and they've got at least a couple more months before release, and that's even if they don't push it back, and even that's looking like it might be longer. So fire spreads really fast. Don't really get to see a whole lot of the range for a long period, but it knocks down walls and stuff almost immediately. Probably a little too fast. I don't know exactly how the fire operates. I don't know if that's avoidable, if that's just going, okay, well, there's an object here now, so it's going to fall over because it's being hit by this object, or if it's something where it's like, okay, well, the wall's taking this much damage in this period of time, so it's going to fall over. What you'll also see here shortly is when he reloads, the animation with the extinguisher is really funny, and it can be really buggy right now. But that's going to be a second off before we get to that point. I'm assuming that the animation to this point is based off of a normal gun, because if you watch the right hand when he's using the extinguisher, his pointer finger, it works like he's pulling a trigger. So I'm assuming that that's what it's based off of. Obviously, wouldn't necessarily hold a gun like that, so that I'm not really sure about. So yeah, I mean, if you guys, I just was changing some of the settings here, so sorry about that. I was putting it in full screen, just kind of adjusting and trying to get the screen to like the best size I could. So there we go. That's what I was talking about with the goofy stance, to say the least. Now, obviously, like I said, that is buggy as all heck. There, maybe it's his character's an alien when he's walking. His arm unfolds to full length. Kind of wiggling his butt there a little bit to reload the extinguisher. No. Right now, the way the extinguisher operates, I'm sure that won't actually change at all, is that it uses a special variant of ammo. So the fire extinguisher works like a gun, designed specifically to take out the fire. So the rounds, they don't have their full effect right now. Eventually they're going to look like extinguishant. But right now, they don't really look like anything. It looks like you're firing a weapon onto the fire and the fire is going out. Now, this uniform he's wearing, I don't know if this is supposed to be fireproof or not, because the firefighter bunker gear is designed specially to be resistant to the fire, whereas a normal civilian might die instantly. Wearing the bunker gear will keep you protected for longer periods of time in proximity to the fire. But obviously that can be applied to any clothing if you know the correct correct initialization or configuration, whichever that would be required to have in that case. Like I said, though, probably not going to do a whole lot more audio. I think I'll probably cut it out here because I don't think there's anything else really worth noting for the rest of the video here. Most of it's just the same thing, watching the fire in different scenarios, and him trying to extinguish it while, in structures and various other settings. There is one thing I noticed, and I don't know if I recorded it or not. I can't remember. And that's Scotty hops onto an ATV, and he then drives into the fire and gets killed immediately on the ATV. That I didn't like. That I think that should not be immediate. If anything, you should be more protected in a vehicle than when you are on foot. At least, for an extended period of time. But we'll cut the audio here. I'm going to do a quick edit on it, and we'll put that in, then we'll throw some music, just so you guys have something to listen to. Because if you do want to watch this, it's just going to be complete silence for the rest of the video. Alright, well, you guys, thank you for tuning in, like always. Normally this would be the part where I say like, subscribe, and share. You don't necessarily have to share this one. Likes and subscribes are always appreciated, but even in that case, don't expect those here again. This is, like I said, this is mainly for the guys in the EMS department. I do appreciate all the recent subs, guys. We hit the 90K mark for views. That's crazy to me, and we're on the fast track to 400 subscribers. And like I said, that's small to some channels, but for me, I've been on YouTube for years, and I've been doing videos for quite a while now too, and just the rate at which I've gotten subscribers recently is astonishing to me, and it's really appreciated, guys. So thank you again, and you guys have a good one.